Hola mi gente, this is
Ready or Not Latinas Podcast.
And these are your hosts, Yessie,
Jessica,
Karina,
and Joanna. Just a reminder, we release new topics every Wednesday and officially making it Latina Wednesdays.
So stay tuned and get ready for this chisme.
Welcome back to another Latina Wednesday.
Woo! I didn't want to forget my woo. Es que estoy bien llena. We had acai bowls.
Delicious.
¿Es acai, verdad? ¿O no es acai?
Ay, yo no sé, yo le digo pinche acai bowl.
Acai bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Estoy bien llena. So I'm like, woo.
Ni te sale el
Yeah.
donde está uno lleno, güey. I know.
But it was so delicious. Everything was on point today. I don't know.
Thanks to Joanna.
Yes. Shout out to Joey's.
She supervised our acai bowls.
Yes,
Thank you.
she did. So today you're gonna get a Yessie's episode.
Yay!
I love these,
Mhm.
but my sisters are well missed. So sad for
Very
that they
sad.
couldn't make it, but the show must go on. So yeah, so it's just us.
And
Ya
it'll
nos
be
hacía
fun.
falta.
Ay, sí, güey.
Es que nos estábamos acostumbrando.
Yeah.
Nos estábamos acostumbrando más que eran nomás nosotras dos.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in person, which I love.
That's the best part.
Yes, because we have done it like this once. Like
See,
I want to say
once,
like,
and then we started doing it over the
online. No, but recently, like I want to say what, 2-3 months ago maybe.
Oh, yeah.
We had to do just me and you.
Mhm.
But we did it online, which was good. We still had our good convo, but it's nothing like in person.
That's true.
So
I love it. In-persons are always better.
Yeah, so we did. We got our souls. ¿Cómo dice? We naked our souls.
We sure
with each
did.
other before this episode.
Nos dimos una buena chismeada.
Sí, güey. Mira, ¿qué llegaste a qué horas? 6:30.
6:30, bitch.
And what time is it? ¿Ya van a ser las 9?
Damn.
10 till 9, bro.
De puro
That's how
chisme
long.
nomás. Puro
Yeah.
chisme. Chisme de uno, ¿verdad? No,
Sí,
nadie
sí.
de nadie más, nomás
sí.
uno.
Nosotros no somos de esas. Nos juntamos para chismear, pero de lo que ha pasado. What we've
In our
missed.
lives. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not of other people.
An episode on each other's lives.
Yes, correct. And oh my God, we were saying how we wish we could just speak about this and like just talk about our struggles, because I feel like no somos las únicas.
No, definitely
But
not.
I forget.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bitch, I'm not the only one. Like, that does not cross my head. At the moment, I'm like, I'm the only one.
Right. You
Yeah.
feel lonely, like it's just you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I was telling you how it's so weird because we wish we could say it, but at the same time, we have like little people that like to talk to shit y no saben nada de nuestra vida. Imagínate si dijéramos todo.
Yeah.
Like,
That-
la
that's
gente se
dangerous.
aprovecharía. Mhm.
Yeah. So I'd rather
Sí.
not.
Yeah, no.
Mientras
It's just between me and you.
yeah. Mientras que nos desahoguemos con una y la otra, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Which
definitely.
led to this topic.
Yes, to this conversation we started. And I was just like, and now it was so weird when you said it. Because I'm like, oh my God, I thought about that too. And which is not new, because we
Right.
think about the same things all the time.
That's true.
Yeah, like I feel like maybe like we're like, and we said this before, like I feel like we have some type of telepathy.
Yeah.
Like we feel it and we that's what we're thinking, but because it's something that it's like, I don't know how to explain
It's
it.
very natural to us to communicate.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we don't even have to say much, but we already know.
Yeah. Like I've said it before, how sometimes you know that there's something wrong with me without me even saying it. Without me, I'm over here making a whole act like, oh, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And then you're like, bitch, no, you're not. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
very natural.
Yeah, but it nunca falla que I get surprised. Like you always get that what? Because I don't know, I even though it happened since we were teenagers.
Yeah.
Like I always get shocked. Like ahorita I was even like, I thought about the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I'm just a weirdo like that. But that's weird because that thought just came to me. I don't know where.
Randomly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I even remember where I was. I was in my car driving home. And I don't know what happened. And then I was like, and then I had a thought and I was like, huh.
That's a good idea.
Because I remember que yo, when I was younger, I made a pact with someone that if you're like something like if you're not married by a certain age, we should get married. We were good friends at the time.
Right.
And then I always thought that was so funny how that came to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole ending of that situation.
Yeah. And then, well, obviously we're not friends anymore because, people grow up and friendships aren't forever.
Well, ours are.
I was going to say that. I was going to say.
Except
us.
Except us. Which, this is the topic. So,
yes.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Netflix show.
Grace and Frankie.
Gracie and... Grace and Frankie. There's two... They were not friends at the beginning. They were just acquaintance because of their husbands.
Yeah, the husbands work together or some shit.
Yeah, they're both attorneys or lawyers. So, they were like... They were just like, they would gather together because of the husbands.
Yeah.
And then they ended up getting divorced, and it turns out that their husbands were they were a couple. Like they were cheating on them with
each other.
Yeah. So they were gay. So the Grace and Frankie ended up moving in together because unfortunately esta Frankie doesn't have a job. So she moves in. Anyways.
Ya ni me acordaba de esa parte.
Yeah. She was like a little pothead. None of this. She was like a free soul, She goes, so she didn't have the ability to maintain herself viviendo sola, so she moves in with Grace. Anyways, so this led to me thinking, and this happened a while ago, okay? It has always occurred to me, like, ever since I saw the show, for some reason, I'm like, me and Jessica.
Yeah. That's so
right
true.
Now we were like,
I don't even know how the conversation
happens that we're older.
Oh yeah. No, I asked you. I was like, which again, these are just thoughts, random thoughts that come to my head because I've thought about this before. Because obviously every relationship has issues, and if you didn't know, I got cheated on a while back, like years ago. So obviously I know that anything can happen, right?
Right.
So, and now I'm older and wiser, and now if it would ever happen to me again, I'll be like, deuces, bitch, right?
You're a whole new flower.
Yes, bitch. So, I was telling you how, oh my God, do you think you could ever be married if you ever got divorced? Which, knock on wood, hope que no pase, right?
Right.
And you were like, no. And I was like, oh my God, I think the same way. Like, I feel like I already did that thing and it didn't work out.
And it's like in the past.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm in a etapa en mi vida donde no quiero volver a empezar.
Right.
No quiero lavar trastes. Unless they're mine. I don't want to come home and have to cook, clean,
como algo
wash.
mandatorio, güey.
Yes, like I'm just like, bro, if I would have had this mentality when I was younger, my life would have been totally different.
Right.
Because I'm trying to be a grown ass woman at small age.
Pero fíjate que I've seen a lot of videos where they say that when you're in a good spot, you don't mind washing for that person or cleaning for that person, because if you remember in the beginning of a relationship, todo se te hace like,
the honeymoon phase,
right? It's just like the afterwards where you're like, okay, this is a fucking cycle already. Let's get over it. Like, come on, let's have some change. Yeah. But yeah, so we already started putting rolls down. You ain't gonna be cooking. Yeah, I don't cook, girl.
So that whole conversation came to me that Jessie told me, hey, so I always thought that my dream, she said, that me and you would move in together. And I was like, oh my God, I've had the same thought. Right. Like one day we're just gonna be,
Si Diosito nos deja ahí que, ya, no pudimos hacer vida con nadie, ¿verdad? is like my first thought is my bestie, my sister. We're gonna move in.
Yes, we're gonna buy a fucking house by the beach somewhere. Oh, we haven't thought. Oh no, it wouldn't work out. If we want cows,
no, bitch.
Because girl, right now we were like, okay, girl, we gonna start saving money, and we just went all out. We just went all manifesting all kinds of things.
We sure did. We're gonna have birds.
We are gonna be successful.
We sure will, girl.
So we know we know where we're going with this. But it's so funny because, I actually see us doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
I actually see us doing a lot of stupid shit and us laughing about it.
Yes,
I see that.
Which is good. Like,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be driving.
You are the person that I would die with. That I see with. Yeah. Me
too.
Yeah.
I feel like, or I don't know why, because like there's one thing que tienes con tu partner, and then another type of thing that we have, like together, because I feel like at the end of the day, yes,
and we're not some lesbians, by the way.
No, we're not.
We said we're gonna have rooms on every like
separate
side. Rooms. So if something comes in, be like, hey, we're gonna be over there, y'all gonna be over there.
Like, mind your business.
Mind your business. Don't ask questions. Te digo el chisme when it's all done.
But sister, I wouldn't mind washing dishes, or washing your clothes.
Oh, girl, you're not gonna wash my clothes.
Why?
Because I'm a grown ass woman, babe. I'm gonna wash my own clothes.
I don't think I would mind it, like, once in a while, like, oh, my sister's working, let me wash her clothes.
Yeah,
I would do that.
Yeah, I feel like you're right. Yeah.
Or like,
and the thing is that
but don't expect it all the time.
But I feel that it's because you've never let me down. So I feel like that's why we have that feeling that we wouldn't mind to do something. You just said that.
Yeah.
You just said that when you're comfortable with somebody and somebody is just that right for you, you wouldn't mind washing for them. You wouldn't mind doing those things for them.
Right.
So I feel like I wouldn't mind either. Why? Because we've always loved each other. We've always respected each other.
And we're very direct too.
Yes, we are. Well, that I can tell that I am. I might not be, because you know me, bitch.
I might not be.
I might not be. But to the important things, obviously. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I know. But I think we complement each other.
Oh, for sure.
In a lot of stuff.
I know that you tell me things I don't want to hear, but I need to hear.
Right.
And I'm here for you, because I don't tell you things you don't want to hear. I'm just like, I'm more of a lenient kind of person, like, girl. I don't even know how to say it, but you know what I mean, right?
I know what you mean.
I always want the best for you.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I want you to live the happiest life. If you need a lung, I'll give you mine.
That's what, now that you're talking about that, because I had seen this TikTok where, like, would you really give your life for that special person?
Yeah.
Like, when it really comes to it.
Yeah.
And believe me, I would too. Like, I'm very, like, I have mi listita of people who I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm not gonna lie, I've had that little list for years. Because you know how I'm very grudgy.
I don't know how, but
natural grudge.
I do know you're. Oh my God, yes, girl. I know you're grudgy. I know. I've been on that side before, like years ago. Like, I was really little.
Oh yeah.
And girl, I could not. I was like, I can't live without her. I'm sorry. And I'm like, oh God. But you did not put your foot down.
Yeah, no. And then I have that list, and I'm like, I definitely would. Like, don't ask me twice, because at the first I'm gonna say yes. Yeah. But yeah, like, I really would. Like,
yeah, I know. Me too. Yeah, you're on the top of the list.
You are too.
Yeah. You had said something, and I was like, oh, I want to say something from that, pero ya se me olvidó.
Dory.
I'll be like, girl, that comes with the package. I forget everything.
Don't worry.
But you know that.
I have a calendar. I'll be going to your doctor's appointment with you. Tell me her doctor's appointment right now.
Because she gonna forget.
Tú estás como los viejitos del trabajo. You gotta give me a car because I walk out of here and everything's gone. And I'm like, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ya se me olvidó. But I do remember. I even remember where I was when I thought about it.
Really?
Yeah. I was coming out of work.
Yeah, you did.
But
say that.
I was like right there in front of the Popka Park when I thought about this. But I
did you thought about it because we would go on walks?
I think maybe.
Did you remember about how we would go on walks and talk and all this shit?
It could be. I don't know, but I did. You came to my thought, and that's what from there. I just kept thinking. Oh, ya me acordé. Okay, so I was passing by the Popka Park, and then I'm like, damn, si un día me llego a morir, I was like, my stuff is gonna be lost. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna send Jessie the password to all my stuff, so she knows. So she knows my stuff.
Bitch.
So she can like
log in.
Yes.
Bitch, talk about that. Remember I did this a while back where I gave you access to my, was it what? Instagram or Facebook? Yes, bitch. That Facebook Facebook did it directly. If something happens to you, who else has access? And I told you, girl, and I send it to you. So you have access if I die. Because I want you to let my people know I died. Like, how are people gonna know? Yes, this was years ago.
Yeah, but
it was kind of like new to Facebook, I think.
Yeah,
I think it
remember,
happened
but I don't know how.
Pulse. You know how a lot of people died, and after Pulse, that attack, they started doing that, like giving access
como
to.
Que me mandó un mensaje, ¿no?
Yeah.
Something like that, and I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, bitch, that's how the first thought that I came, that I was like, damn, si un día me llego a morir, I gotta tell my bestie all my passwords. And I was like, damn, I'm gonna write that paper.
Yeah.
And then I just kept driving, right? And then, I was doing my little jam session. Literally, almost llegando a la casa. Es cuando I'm like, damn, si un día no funciona esto, I don't know. I don't even know how I was thinking this. I was just having a whole fucking conversation with myself. I was like, damn, we should even legally marry each other. So that way, one day, if it, I have something happens to me and, she needs to make decisions for me, she can.
Right.
Like, she has, un día me da dementia. And they're like, well, what does she want? That
then I'll know.
Yeah, and then she'll have the whole power over me, which I trust you with my whole soul and my whole life. So you're the person that I would be like, tell this person, tell her she makes all the decisions.
But you know what? Like, I always thought about that. Like, because you gave me so many scares throughout life because eres bien cabezona.
Sí, I know.
So you giving me those scares, and I always thought about that. I'm like, I don't know. And I've cried over it because I cried, and I don't even want to cry right now just thinking about it because I'm like,
don't cry because we cried last episode.
I know. But I cry because I'm like, if something happens to my sister, like, nobody's gonna, no one's gonna consider my opinion. Yeah, because it's gonna be first your sisters, your mom, your baby daddy, so kids. Nobody is gonna consider what I think.
Girl, you're not the only one. There's nothing wrong with you, but I've thought about that. I'm like, bro, if something ever happens to my sister, they're probably not even gonna tell me. They're not gonna tell me. I'm gonna find out by somebody posting it somewhere, and you're right, they're not gonna consider us. And that's sad if nobody considered us, because people should know
that we're two peas in a pod, girl.
Yeah. You should be the first person to call.
Right.
Before my mama. I'm not kidding. Before my mama.
I think you should be 1 or 2 because my mama is a whole mess. She le dan nervios de ataque.
Sí,
my mama's not going to be able to decipher me.
Yeah.
nobody. I don't think nobody. Yeah. So, you know, I have been in those situations where I'm like...
Yeah, which is weird. Fuck. Why do we have those fucking thoughts? We're dark as fuck.
We sure
But the point is that, yeah, and trust me, there was one day that I got scared. I'm like, bitch, I might die soon. Like, you remember I sent you a message. I'm like, bro.
Yes, bitch. And those were the times when you started getting me scared. And I was like...
Yeah, I was scared, bitch. I was just like, bro, this keeps happening to me. Mm-hmm. And I'm fucking freaked out. And I'm just
bitch,
like...
I would wake up asking if you were okay.
I know. And I was just like, girl, if something happens to me, please. And I'm like, I gotta tell her. I just had that urge to be like, I want her to like know this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have that. Have that happened to you before?
Yeah.
That you're like, something. I haven't, like, especially it happens to me a lot with you. Because I'm like, damn, I haven't talked to her all week. Because you know how life is, bro. Like, pasa una cosa, pasa la otra, y ya cuando acuerdas ya es viernes.
Yep.
And I'm just like, fuck, I didn't even talk to her all week. And it's just like one of those moments where I just gotta tell you that I love you.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you cómo estás.
Yep.
Which I know that is hard because, you know, you're asleep, you sleep early.
Ya vas tú.
But, y ya ves que a mí me acuerdo hasta la pinche 12.
No, mira, güey. De aquí que tú te acuerdes, yo ya estoy en mi quinto sueño, güey. Sí, no, it doesn't, no. that ain't gonna work.
No. So yeah, so that's just some plans we decided to share with you guys.
For the future.
Yes. Just letting y'all know that's how it's gonna be.
And it's on record.
Yes, it is on record. So yeah, so I think that's a good idea.
It is.
But yeah, so one thing that I wanted to
mention,
like to talk about something that shook me this
week,
because Karina actually shared it with us. She was like, look into it, and I tried to look into it like in depth. Pero no way. I couldn't. Like, I was just like, it's too much for me.
Really? What
yeah. It was that lady that took a 10-day vacation to Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah.
And left her, I think, 15-month-old baby by themselves. Like, just, la niña se murió de starvation and dehydration. And I'm just like, how the fuck does a parent leave their kid and like get on a flight? Like, how do you even leave the driveway?
Yeah.
Like, knowing that you left your kid. Like, do you think that she just completely like erased a kid from her brain? Like, I don't know. Like, do you not think she thought like fuck, my kid is gonna die? Like, I feel like she murdered her kid. Like, she did not want that baby.
Pero, okay, una cosa que no quieras a tu baby y que la quieres dar, like, regálala entonces o darla for adoption.
That's the thing, that a lot of fucking, because I don't know if I've said this on the podcast a lot of times, like, I have an addiction. I listen to this podcast, right? It's called Murder in America. Shout out to Murder in America, because they keep me entertained. They just go and they tell you stories of murders, basically. Okay. Right? And sometimes they give you background of the murderer, but they do all kinds of shit. They do like the school shoots.
Oh yeah.
They tell you and how it happened. Like they just tell you like you're listening to a book, but it's actual. This is real life.
Okay.
And most of the time when people murder people, they could just walk away from these people.
Right.
And I've listened to parts where, like, you know, there's a husband and a wife, and the husband murders the wife and their kids.
Yeah.
Like that guy, what's his name?
I don't know his name, pero que mató a las dos niñas y a la esposa embarazada.
Ajá. Él. Like, you can walk away. Like, why? Like, why? And just like this lady.
And then try to fake it. Like,
yeah, like, why? Why? Like, what goes through your head? Right?
Yeah.
Like, no me puedo imaginar. Menos a alguien que mata a sus hijos, güey. Like, how the fuck does that happen? Like, there has to be something wrong with their brain.
I think so.
Right?
And I feel like not to give them any excuses, but at that point, you're literally a psychopath.
Right? Like
because ya tú ya traes las intenciones.
Sí, like en ese caso, ¿para qué regresas a tu casa?
Mm-hmm.
Why did she come back?
Yeah.
Like, why did she come back? She should have stayed over there.
Yeah.
She should have lived the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, right? Like, why do you come home? Would you expecting your baby to just be, like, just chilling, be like, hey, mom, what's up? How was your vacation?
Well fed. Ay,
O no, pensaba que nomás iba a sentarse ahí un ratito miada y cagada y ya.
You know what I always wanted to know? I don't know. I don't know if there is something out there, pero like hear what their excuse is.
Yeah.
Like every murder out there, like I want to know, what was your excuse of doing it? Like what you felt afterwards, what you thought you were getting out of it.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to know
why. Like and most people tell you, I don't know. Like I don't know why.
But I feel like they do know. They know that they're gonna get criticized, and they don't want to make it worse on them in a way because they want to be viewed differently. So I don't know. I just feel when they say I don't know, like they know damn well what they did. Yeah, and they do know.
Because there's another one like that I heard on that podcast que pasó casi igualito que el guy ese. Literally, he killed his wife and his kids, and then he like that's it. Like he just tried to like fake it that they had disappeared. Like he literally was going to go and live another life with this other lady.
Wow.
But he got caught before because the family started, questioning it. But I'm just like, damn, it happens more common than you think.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
And like it's sad because los niños que tienen que ver.
Pues sí.
Like, bitch, if you want to cheat or you want a whole new life, just say it. Yeah. You can get your whole new life, a whole new world if you want.
That I don't understand, like, why? Like, and yeah, that lady, she got what she deserved. She got a life sentence.
I think that's not enough.
Oh no, that's not. They should do the same thing that she did to her daughter. They should do the same thing to her.
Torture
her. Let her sit in a jail cell. Nobody talking to her. Like literally quiet. If they could, de esos lugares donde the people that are bad, the shoes que le dicen, que no tiene ventanas, no tiene.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that exists or that's just on TV, but like that. Déjala allí todos los 10 días y creo que no se moriría. 10 días encerrada, que está cagada, miada, que tenga hambre, todo eso, todo lo que le pasó a la bebé, que le pase a ella.
Que lo sufra.
Igualito. Pero como ella es una adulta, que le den unos 15, 20 días, hasta 50 días ahí, para ver cómo le gusta.
Meses, güey. Meses.
No dura.
That's what I'm saying, like, I think that's very lenient. Like, life. Okay. So you're still going to give her the right to live?
To live. Yeah.
That's insane.
It's crazy. It's, and I get it, because even if they get like a life sentence, she's still fucking, taxpayers have to fucking pay for her to live.
Exactly.
Like it's another
mouth to feed.
Exactly. Like why? Right? But yo creo que hay situaciones así que like they should be death penalty.
Right?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Give her like a good
torture her and then kill
torture her. Yeah, like I feel like te digo, like que le pase lo que le pasó a la niña, like
right.
Que se muera de esa manera, pues.
Yeah.
Imagínate si fuera así.
Girl,
le pensarían dos veces.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I bet it wouldn't be so common.
Como a los niños que maltratan bien feo. Y that's another thing que I'm like, si has notado a muchas personas, porque oh my god, there's this story también de esta señora, right? She ended up killing all her kids, I think, or 2 of her kids. But at the moment that she just chooses one to be mean to, and most of the stories are like that. Yeah. The parent just doesn't like that kid. Does not have feelings towards that kid, so they pick on it, los maltratan, no les dan de comer, Like, they literally torture those children.
But you see, this is where I question it. Like, I kind of see why a dad or the man would do it, because they don't have to carry that child, so that they don't have that connection. What gets to me is when a mother does it. Like, ma'am, you gave birth to that baby. You created that baby. You bonded, whether you wanting it or not. You bonded because it grew inside of you.
Yeah.
How do you have the heart to just do what you did?
To hate it that much. I don't think there'd be a person in the world that I hate that much.
Right.
That I'm like, okay, I'm gonna decide to fucking burn it, kick it, fucking starve it. Like,
that is insane, dude.
Like, the things that I've heard, that, like, you should hear one episode and you're like, what the fuck. Pero creo que sí, tiene que haber algo mental como que no está allí.
Yeah. But como quiera, no es una excusa, güey.
Yo no, ni a un animal, ni a nadie
lo tratarías así.
No.
Yeah.
Nunca en la vida.
You're right.
And it's just like, I don't know what runs through people's heads.
Nothing.
Creo que tiene que haber un momento donde algo les falta. You know?
Yeah. But I at the end of the day, they know in their heads that they're responsible for it, and they know, no matter how crazy or dumb you are, you know what's wrong. Mm-hmm. So I feel like at the end of the day, there's no excuse whether there's something wrong or not. It's just like, you're evil and you know what you did.
Yeah.
And
pay for it.
Yep.
And it's weird because literally we could literally know somebody like that. Yeah. That's how much people así hay.
Crazy ass.
You can pass dicen que in your lifetime you can pass a serial killer or
and
some
you
shit like that
know.
And you wouldn't even know. Mm-hmm. That is insane.
Como también en el documentary ese que está saliendo, que de Drake Bell, el de Nickelodeon, dude.
That guy. Se llama,
that broke my heart.
¿Cómo se llama el viejo?
They talked about Snyder
Peck. His last name is Peck.
Brian Peck
or something
like
or
that.
Dan, I don't remember.
Whatever that is.
But apparently he like, and the thing is that I heard that he had already had charges on him.
That's insane.
And he still got hired by Nickelodeon.
And then I believe he went to work with Disney too.
También.
That's insane.
With allegations of a pedophile.
Pero allí también los parents.
Yeah.
Like, come on. As parents, we need to do our homework.
Even if you don't know that he had charges, like, who leaves their kid? Like, I don't know. Like, it's weird porque también, I don't know if you've seen The Sound of Freedom.
I haven't seen it. I've been wanting so bad.
There's a part donde el papá viene una señora y le dice, oh, tu hija canta bonito, like I have a model agency. Can you leave your kid? Like, oh, I want you to come and bring your kids because they're both beautiful and they can be models or whatever. And the daughter, she wants to be famous because, I don't know, she likes singing. So she's like, come on, Pop, come on. And obviously es una señora. Y le da confianza al señor. And then she's like, oh no, just leave him here. Come pick him up around 7. And the guy se va con toda la confianza del mundo porque ve más niños ahí. Bitch. I'm like, I would never. And I guess because
that gets you more traumatized.
I think por eso también. Porque miras algo así. Oh, my baby snored. Miras algo así and you're like, wait. There's something wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yo no le confío a mis hijos nadie. I don't think I could ever. Porque nunca sabes. Nunca, ¿cómo dicen? Ojos vemos, corazones no sabemos.
You're right.
Some shit like that.
And my mama be saying, el diablo nunca duerme.
Girl. So, it's hard and it's difficult. But, yeah, take care of them kids, man. Like, y como digo, no puede haber ni un niño que veas en la calle, alguien que no conoces, para tratarlo así, menos a alguien que le das la vida.
Exactly.
I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't know. It shake, no importa cuántas veces, it shakes me. It fucking makes me cry every time that I hear it. Yeah. And it's an everyday thing.
Yeah.
every day there's a new person. A stepdad murdered también la niña aquí de Kissimmee.
I know, dude. Oh my god,
girl, every time I'm like, oh, this was happening for 2 years. Oh, he had videos of them. Bro, what the fuck?
Pero like, eso is like, you know damn well there was more to it in the mom.
Oh yeah,
like you cannot go on without not knowing, like especially if you know your kids. I know my kids. I know when something's up. I know when they're need, like they can be like, I'm fine. I pick up on it. Yeah, like for that woman not to have sensed anything wrong. Yeah, I don't think so. No me la trago, güey.
No, y luego just the way that they say that she was not worried that her kid was missing, like she knew something had happened. So I don't know, it's just a lot. It's a lot. The world is coming, and like I said before, maybe it's always been shitty, but now we see it.
Yeah, you know, that's the difference now, that we're more open to it. Yeah, and we hear it more. So I don't know, we just need to we need to step back and really be our kids' advocate. Yeah. And even though they're growing up, even though they're becoming teenagers, we're still the parents, and we need to like make them aware of what could happen out there. Yeah. No matter what, you know, because it will come to a point where they're probably not going to want to be around us, but at least they know, you know, the danger of being out there.
Yeah, that's what I tell my kids. I'm like, nunca me doy la excusa que yo no sabía. I'm very, very, very forward with my kids because of that. Okay, that's enough, because that's depressing, it's sad, y creo que nunca va a haber un...
That makes me angry.
Yeah, y nunca va a haber un como que, oh, that's why. Yeah. You know, like, nunca vas a decir, sí, por eso, you know, like, there is something... You're never going to get answers. Yeah. Yeah. So, we have come to the end. I like this. This is the best day ever. Oh my god. Ya necesitábamos un día.
We sure did, dude. We sure did. I needed it, and it was a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
So guys, don't forget to follow us on all our social medias. Already are not Latinas. Yeah. And don't forget that we are on the Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music,
Apple Podcasts.
And then we do have Facebook where you can rate us, and then I think where else? Spotify.
And Apple Podcasts.
Oh, también?
También.
Oh, cool.
Lo único que Apple Podcasts, you can actually write a comment? A review.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool.
It sure is.
So let us know what you want to hear from us. Like what would you like to know about us? Like, what would you like us to talk about? Because I was wondering on TikTok también, like, what kind of content do people want? Right. Like you already
what gets your attention.
Yeah, like you already follow us. So you already have the intention. We have your attention. You follow us for a reason. Right. So now let us know what kind of content you want from us. Do you just want us to stay to the podcast? You know, like, not see our faces, just
listen
to
our beautiful voices.
Yes. Do you want to get ready with me? Do you want to know us in a deep level? Like, you know what I mean?
Our dailies.
Oh,
my daily is not fun.
But still,
it could be interesting.
Yeah. Like, you know?
Yeah. Just give us a little DM. Send us a little DM on Instagram, Facebook. I don't know if TikTok is possible, but hey, you can comment. Just go to a video and comment.
Yes.
And
that's for
someone will read it.
Yeah, someone.
Some of us, any of our... Well, it's 4 of us, so
yeah,
one of us
will read it, and then we tell all of us, like, look what we got. Yep. And then we'll tell who found it, what they should write. So yeah, we all have our access, so let us know. I'm curious, and it's time for us to just, you know, be in the content era.
We sure we're trying.
Yes, we are.
So
with that, we are out.
Bye.